Hi everybody, how are you? Okay, this video has been in high demand, and finally I'm gonna come out and show you all the basics to start your curly hair journey. So first things first, let's start from the very beginning. When we use any regular shampoo and all the regular leave-ins that you have been using, I'm 100% sure that they had silicons in them. Anything that has a silicon is an example of the ingredient name would be dimethicone or aminodimethicone or a PEG something dimethicone. Some of the silicones end in XANE. So all these ingredients that are in your regular shampoos and leave-ins and conditioners, the silicone makes a plastic layer on your hair to give it the beautiful shine that you say, oh, look at my beautiful shiny hair, how silky it looks, but really it's not silky. All you've been doing is adding a plastic layer on your hair. So now to start your curly hair journey, you need to strip your hair from this plastic layer, okay? So first things first, you must use, and the reason why we need to strip our hair from this plastic layer is that we want the moisture to start to penetrate, because once you have a plastic layer on your hair, nothing can actually penetrate and go into the cuticle and give you the moisture. And if there's no moisture, your hair is going to be sticking out frizzy and no curls like this, because these curls mean that moisture is coming into the cuticle and you're actually starting to get your normal hair back. The first thing you do is that you must strip this plastic layer off your hair. And the way to do it is for you to use a very high sulfate shampoo. And this will be called our final wash. This is the final time we will be using very high sulfate shampoo, because sulfate is the only ingredient that takes off the silicone from the hair. Odd, but true. Okay, so I have this very old formula of Johnson's baby shampoo. And right now they started producing this with sulfate free, because they found out that sulfate was not very healthy for the hair. So this is an old bottle that I had, and the ingredient you are looking, and it does not, by the way, have any silicones. So we don't want to add or wash our hair with anything that has silicones again. We don't want to add more silicones. We're trying to remove the silicones. So this would be a great product to use for your final wash. Now, if you don't have this shampoo, because now they stopped producing this one, very simple solution. If you have your Blue Dawn, your dishwasher soap, the Blue Dawn, it is the best high sulfate soap you can find to take out the silicones out of your hair. I'm not kidding. Look it up on YouTube. So many people have been using it. It is amazing. I've used it myself. So what I do, I take some Dawn, I dilute it in water, and I washed my hair with it. And it was very, very drying, obviously, to my hair because it's full of sulfates, but it was very successful because it took out my silicone layer, okay? So once we get all the silicone out of our hair, now we can actually start taking care of ourselves and taking care of our hair, giving it lots of love, and it's gonna love you back, promise. Okay, so what else do we need to start our journey? So after your final wash, you must focus on conditioning and deep conditioning. To start, I highly recommend this conditioner in Canada here. It's called Tresemme Perfectly Undone. Okay, and this one has no silicones, no sulfates, because we don't want to use anything with sulfates anymore because it's very drying. No drying alcohols, no parabens, no mineral oil, no petroleum oil, all these things we don't want in our hair anymore. So this is approved by me because I've done a lot of research, and this is great for you to use as a conditioner when you wash your hair. So after you strip your hair out of the silicone with the Dawn, condition your hair with this. And then I highly recommend you come out of the shower with your hair dripping wet. You get an empty container, and I have this nice empty container from my other creams. I keep them, and you would put some of this Tresemme in there, this conditioner, and you would add to it this avocado oil. And you put them all inside here, and then this would be considered a deep condition. All right, once you deep condition your hair, so you would put on your plastic cap on your head, and over it, I highly recommend you go ahead and buy yourself this microwavable heat cap. Okay, this microwavable heat cap, you can buy it from Amazon. I bought it from Clores. You can find it, I think, in Sally's Beauty Supply. But this this cap, you microwave it for like 20 seconds, and then you put it on top of your head, and you only wait for 30 minutes. That's the only time you need. Your hair took all the moisture it needs. After 30 minutes, nothing more is going to happen. So another product that you need a lot of these, a lot, and one of those. Okay, so go ahead and start buying. Put together your list. So I would highly recommend you doing a deep condition at least once a week. When you first start your hair journey, you can do this maybe twice or even 3 times a week, every time you wash your hair. How do I wash my hair? When I first started, I was strictly using something called the Curly Girl method. So this Curly Girl method is 0 shampoo, and you only use conditioner, believe it or not, to wash your hair. So I was very strict being a curly girl for the first 6 months of my transition, because it made my hair transition so much faster. And really, I was using this Tresemme as my shampoo, my conditioner, and also my leave-in. And it's safe, believe me, it's safe. It did no harm. I've been 2.5 years now curly. My hair is thicker than ever, longer than ever, and it's very healthy, and I'm loving it. So I have been using this for 2.5 years nonstop. Okay, so once you use this as your shampoo, because it doesn't have the sulfates, and you want to make sure you get all the dirt, and you want to make sure you have nothing on your scalp, so I highly recommend you get yourself this silicone scalp massager. It's very soft here. These spikes are very soft. They're not hard. They're silicone, and you use this when you're washing your hair. All right, so when you put this, you focus on your scalp area first. You put it all over the scalp, and then you have to massage your scalp with this for at least a good 7 minutes, all over your scalp, to get all the dirt, all the particles out of your scalp, and give it a nice, fresh, clean slate. After you do that, that would be your shampoo session. You have to focus on your scalp. You wash your hair out, and then you use this as a conditioner, just regular. You condition the ends of your hair. You finger comb your fingers through your hair, and this is very good slip. So you're gonna get all the tangles out really easily. And so you just finger comb through it, use it as your conditioner, rinse it out. You do your deep conditioner, rinse it out with cold water, and then you style your hair. Another a deep conditioner, if you don't want to use the Tresemme and the oil, that I highly like is this one, and I really love it. So it's from Shea Moisture. It smells amazing as well. So this is another idea of a deep conditioner. All right. So for styling, there's several things you may need for styling. Or before that, in the shower, you can actually use this to detangle your hair. So this is a comb. That's a wide tooth comb. Don't use any of your old brushes anymore. This is the only thing you should be using, because you don't want to tear your hair out. I honestly finger comb. I don't really use this as much, but it's not bad. I always have it in my shower. If I need it, I will use it. Okay, another thing, once you come out of the shower, your hair must be soaking wet. You stop using towels, obviously. You don't use any towels. You want your hair to be soaking wet. If you really want to dry your hair for any reason, you get yourself a nice microfiber towel. This is what you can use. It's so nice and soft, and it's so gentle on your hair. Or simply an old cotton t-shirt, okay? Once you style your hair, you will be using several methods. There's a lock method, which is the leave-in, oil, and cream. And actually, that's what I did today. So I left in today a Curl Memory Cream Custard. So this is from Shea Moisture. This is a leave-in. And then I put on the jojoba oil, just a little bit, okay? And then after that, I used my gel. This is not really a gel, but I used as my gel, which is the Curl Keeper. But other favorite gels that I do like is this one, which is also quite safe because it doesn't have any silicons, parabens, all those bad things. So this is great. This is great. And my best recommendation, actually, I love this one, the Curly Magic Curl Stimulator from the Uncle Funky's daughter. Okay, I buy it online from Klors. When you're styling your hair, you might also like to try a Tangle Teezer or a Denman. After you do that, you need to dry your hair with a diffuser. So you need this thing here. There is these little things that you have to be getting if you're going to ever tie your hair up in a pineapple or whatever. You can't use the other elastics because they tear your hair out. So these come in this size or the jumbo size. Do whatever you want. I use a mix of them. And these clip-ons are really good if you want some volume. So when you're drying your hair, you just clip them on here and they give you volume at the roots as you're drying your hair. Point to mention, never touch your hair when you're drying it. It has to be completely untouchable until it's 100% dry. All right, so I've warned you. That's very important. Critical thing also, many mistakes many girls don't do, and they say, why is my hair very frizzy? Get yourself a nice brand new satin pillowcase. You can't live without it. It's good for your hair, it's good for your face, it's good for your skin. It is amazing. So it's different from the cotton pillowcase because the cotton strips your hair out of all the moisture, strips your skin out of all the moisture, and it's just going to give you more lines on your face and it's just going to dry your hair out. So get yourself this beautiful satin pillowcase. At night, if you want to take care of your hair and you don't want to sleep on your curls, you will just put it all up in a pineapple. So like this. And then you will tie your hair up with these. You want to make sure that this is the area that you sleep on is the one that touches the pillow. And then all the rest of your hair is really high up in a pineapple. And in the morning, you take it out and voila. It's very good. You don't have to do anything to it. Last, before I go, I'm going to show you another magical thing. This is a continuous, as you can see, it's something to spray your hair with because when you're styling your hair, you want to make sure that your hair is soaking wet. So you have to get yourself one of these spray bottles. I got this one also from Amazon, and it is just amazing. So whenever your hair dries out or section dries out, you'd simply spray it back on, and it just saves your hands from keep on pumping a regular spray bottle. This is a continuous spray, so this is really good. I hope this video has been useful to you. I hope it gives you a head start for you to start your curly hair journey. It is amazing. Honestly, it is very liberating. And I just hope that I can inspire as much of you as possible, especially the younger generation. You are beautiful as you have been created. You've been created with curly hair for a reason because it looks amazing on you. Don't change yourself. Be yourself. This is the way God created you. So enjoy it, embrace it, be who you are, and I love you all.